Neighbors say an experienced military pilot was killed in a mid-air plane crash over a Clay County farm, and Sky Action News Jax was there to help in the investigation as law enforcement tried to find the plane on the left there you see in the woods. It turned up in that wooded area about 2 miles from where the yellow plane crashed. The pilot of the red plane was found dead once investigators managed to get to the wreckage. And this is a new picture of the victim. People who knew the 74-year-old say he was a local war veteran from Green Cove Springs who had extensive piloting experience. Investigators say that he knew the pilot of the yellow plane, another local man. This is a new close-up picture of the damage to that yellow plane. Investigators say that the planes hit as one was trying to land and the other was trying to take off. I'm Tanika Hughes.
And I'm Ben Becker in for John Bachman. Here is the very latest. The victim in the red plane is 74-year-old Robert Wally. Both planes were registered to the men behind the controls, and they were the only ones on board. At least one of the planes took off from Heller Air Park, where we find Action News Jax Courtney Cole. And Courtney, you talked to neighbors in the area.
And right now we're at the entrance of Heller Air Park. This is a very tight-knit community of pilots, and so we're here at the entrance because we want to keep a respectful distance. This is a very tough time for this community, but we did have the chance to speak to some neighbors who say that these two pilots were both very experienced military pilots who knew each other very well.
There's a lot of sadness here today. Yes, God love him. I just finished saying my prayers for him.
The Heller Park community is in mourning tonight after losing one of their beloved neighbors, 74-year-old Robert Henry Wally of Green Cove Springs.
They're in our hearts and in our prayers and whatever we can do to help them.
Wally was flying in the red plane that you see here. The Clay County Sheriff's Office says they received a call just after 11 this morning from a person who spoke with the pilot of the other plane that was involved in this collision, this yellow plane here. According to FHP, the lead on this investigation, the pilot of the yellow plane, David Austin Dollarhide, said he was taking off from Heller Air Park when he collided with the red plane. The red plane went down abruptly, and you can see here in this video how you can only see parts of the plane in between the brush here. FHP tells us that upon impact, part of the red plane's wing was possibly sheared. FHP says Dollarhide was able to land his plane. And Dollarhide, the pilot of the yellow plane that you just saw, was able to land his plane safely in an open field. Right now, he's in the hospital recovering with non-life-threatening injuries. Reporting live in Clay County, Courtney Cole, CBS 47, Action News Jax.